What's up, everybody? Fear the Dark Wolf here with some more Watchers of Realms. We're gonna do something a little bit different today. We're gonna look at Guild Boss, and we're gonna look at Nightmare Guild Boss specifically. I'll go back and do the lower ones, but for right now we're gonna talk about Nightmare. So my guild currently, we're focused on Nightmare 1, 2, and we're pushing for 3. This is one of the clan's clusters. We have 3 others, and the other ones are doing 3 and 4, or Nightmare and Hard. You know, you get the idea. So this is where this cluster is right now. And my current setup for Nightmare 1 is easily overkilling. We're capping that 680. We'll see what most people are using right now. A lot of Vortex, Silas, Dolores, Wrath, Domination, Lizotte. Yeah, those are the big, and Deimos, etc. But what we're going to talk about is specifically Dolores and Lizotte. Dolores boosts Lizotte. She boosts everybody a lot, but Lizotte does quite a bit of damage against the guild boss. And Deimos as well, Wrath as well. So this is my current team. I don't use these two. They're just to get the faction buff. That's all I use them for. So it's really Wrath, Deimos, Silas, Lizotte, Vierna, Hollow, Dolores, and Lightlock. I use Lightlock to just kind of add a little bit of damage bonus. It's not super necessary, but his healing also helps keep people alive that might not survive, right? And suggested BP is 270,000. I'm quite a bit over that. Plus with the Lord bonus and the Pantheon bonus, that boosts it up, but it's at 335,000 without it. So I think I'm gonna try to see if we can do it without Lightlock. I think we'll be able to. So it's really gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instead of the 8, just to kind of see. I'm gonna pause this and kind of talk a little bit about my strategy of how I do this. So I like to stack up on the left side. It's just kind of preference. So what I tend to do is I put my Dolores here so I can get the most of her range, cover the most squares. And then I'll put Hollow here, either here or here, so that she gets a big area of healing. She has one of those larger healing areas. Then I put my Wrath right up front. I put Deimos right behind him. And then you'll see I'm going to put Abomination and Komodo. That's right there. And then I'm going to despawn them just so I get the bonus. And then I'll put Vierna here, and I'll put Silas here, and I'll put Lizotte right there. That's kind of how I set up. And what I like to do is I like to try to get the most amount of time possible. I don't like this view. It's harder for me to place how I want. So how I approach it every single time I load in, because I don't typically pause it, I just load in, I change the camera, and I restart. So I do every time. And then I skip, and then I start placing, because now I have the camera view that I wanted. Oh, I changed it back. That's why did I do that? Hold on. I don't like that. They changed that. It did not used to do that. So I guess we're gonna have to change our approach now. So we'll pause, change the view, and then I guess just start placing immediately. So we'll put Dolores there, we'll put Hollow here, Wrath, Deimos, Abomination, Komodo, pop there, then drop them. We'll despawn them. We'll put Lizotte in their place, Silas, and Vierna. So we'll go to 2 times speed. So the first shield is gonna show up at 407. So 407 will be the first time I will pop an alt, because I want to break that shield as quick as possible. Here we come, coming up on it. There's the shield. That. And the shield goes down real quick. And we're already at almost 600. And right out here, I believe, 680. Boom. So that is already max chest, but that's also, you know, with a well-built team, okay? So we're gonna quit this. Look at the damage, just to get an idea. So Wrath is almost 2 mil, Silas is 1.5, Deimos 1.3, Vierna is almost at 1 mil, Lizotte a little over 0.5 mil. And that's the 680. So we'll try with a different setup. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit different here. So we're gonna try to assume that you don't have a lot of really high people. Everybody gets Wrath. You hope you have Dolores, and if you have Lizotte, these 3 and these 2 are gonna go a long way in this, okay? This guy is just kind of there to extend it. I'll show you what that looks like now. So if you can't break the first shield, this is a strat that a lot of people are doing. Pause this, change the camera. So basically the same as before. We'll put Rex right here. Alright, and we're going to save him, okay? So the first shield is going to pop at 407. So let's say at 407 you can't break the shield. We're going to let this run one time speed so that, you know, we can really show. It's already at 60, which is the first chest. That's because of Wrath. My Wrath is 6-star. I can't make him less than a 6-star, so we have to just go with what I got. But you should have Wrath. Everybody gets him. Alright, so 407 is when the shield's gonna pop. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave Rex there. I'm gonna put him in 2. And we're gonna despawn everybody else. Take you out, take you out, take you out. And then we'll put him down. So we're not gonna be able to break the shield. We're gonna fail, and it might kill Rex too, but it's gonna kill him. But he has an ability that leaves him up for 6 seconds. So if you do this at 1 speed, you won't miss. You should not miss it. And Rex survived. Right, so we couldn't, let's assume we couldn't break that first shield. He's gone. Rex is still there. He's getting promoted. Now, everybody else should come back. And you can replace them. And if you're worried about him dying, you just place this guy again. And we'll survive. That's good. And then reset everybody we had before. There goes Rex. And then you can just despawn him. We don't need him anymore. So the next shield is at 249, right? But see the extra damage you're putting in now that you wouldn't have if you were gonna fail. So that's a little trick strat. If you can't break the shield just to get a little bit more blood, that's kind of the way you would go about it. But the way the team that I have is built, I can do this with them. All right, so we'll pause it. So if we're looking, we have 2 epics and 1 legendary. That's what we're running, and I can still get the top chest. Now, let's go look at where they're at, just to give you an idea of how much you might want to build your people. Because once you're doing Nightmare, your character should start to be built. Like once you get out of hard and you're getting into Nightmare, your character should be built, at least somewhat. Okay. So these are not like, with the exception of Wrath, these are not like super crazy, because he's the only 6-star in this, right? So we got 6, 5, 5, 5, 4. It's not even finished. 4. He's a 3 and a 5, right? That's kind of what your character should be looking like going into Nightmare. And look, the danger. We're in danger, so we're well under BP required for this, even with the Lord bonus and the Pantheon bonus. Well under. The key is going to be Wrath, Dolores, and Lizotte. And like I said, Cuke and Autumn are kind of like little cheese things that kind of add damage that you would not be getting, right? They help. We got Camille, which is your starter. We got Rex, which is a starter. And like I said, that Decimus is kind of like a niche thing where you can kind of use him to help you. But we're not going to use him. We're just going to use these. And this isn't even a team of 8. This is a team of 7. Yep. I'll just change the camera. Alright, so Dolores, Wrath, Lizotte, Rex, Cuke, Camille, and Autumn. Now, we'll let this go. First shield 407, so we're going to pop Dolores and then Lizotte. And then Autumn. Boom. I did it early. It should still be able to break the shield right here. Yep, still breaks the shield. I did that a little early. So you want to wait till the shield pops up. I messed that up because I was talking, but that's okay. Now, the next shield is at 249. And we're already at 300. So we're halfway to the 680. Meteor. Boom. So the 3 healers is what's really keeping people alive. Cuke's gone. That's normal. He's gonna die. It's okay. Second shield. Dolores, Lizotte, and Autumn. There it goes. Bye-bye. And Dolores is affecting Wrath as well. And then the third shield is at 130, but we're not even going to need to get there. We're at 620. Cuke's back. Put him back in. All right, Autumn's dead. That's okay. So we already finished the 680. Not even on the third shield. We'll pop Dolores and then Lizotte. It should kill the shield. Almost, just about. So where they're gonna fail, put him down just to get some extra time, and there you go. There's the 680. You pass the 680 with really low level, like, you know, you got some epics, some cheese, and 1 legendary. Mostly rares. Not even a team of 8. It was a team of 7. We used Decimus just to kind of cheese. That's why he's the 8th. But you're gonna have 2 other people. You should have a team of 10, so you should be able to put people in and out. So I mean, that's a good way to approach this. You want overlap with your healers. The way, like I said, the way I like to do it is I like to stack up on the left side. It's just easier for me. And I try to get as much healing coverage as I can, and then I like to put either a mage or a marksman here, same thing here, just so that they're getting the benefits of the healers as well. I don't go past this middle tile on this side because just the healing range, and that was only with 3 fighters on the ground, not 4. So if you have a better built team, you can do the same. And Dolores is kind of the key, and Lizotte is the key. These 2 together is the key to kind of cheese through Nightmare. If you don't have them, you're gonna have a little bit more of a hard time, but you can still do it. Same approach. Just put, you know, 3 healers if you need them, 2 healers and a mage, and 3 or 4 fighters, and you should be able to push through Nightmare. But yeah, so we'll quit this and we'll look at what the damage is. I bet Wrath is at top, and again, everybody gets Wrath. He's free. Yep. So 3 million with Wrath alone, and that's because he's 6-star. So if I didn't have Wrath, this might be a little bit harder to get through this, but by this point in the game, when you're going to Nightmare, you have Wrath. This is up to you to build him. And look, Cuke is up here with almost 1 million damage. Alright, so don't sleep on Cuke. He does a lot of damage for such a little guy, okay? His poison damage does a lot. And then healing. Okay, so now we're gonna try another approach. So this is like if you're just very first getting into Nightmare, you don't have a ton of people, you're not worried about getting the top chest, you just want to get in here, okay? So I comprise this team. This is a team that anybody can create. There's only, like, it might take you a little bit to get Komodo or a Lightlock, but they're both fusions, so you can get them. Ein is free for the first 7 days. Camille's free. Rex is free. Mari's free. Boltus is free. These 3 you'll probably get at some point, right? And again, we're under the BP. Even with these Lord bonus and the Pantheon bonus, we're still under the suggested BP, okay? So And don't forget, you can do assists, right? If you need help, you have friends, you can grab one of their heroes to use. We're not going to do that, but just know that that's a possibility. That's something you can do. If you did not know that, you can grab an assist hero. This is what we're going to go with. We got 3 healers. We're not going to use her though. We're going to save her if we need her. We got 1 defender, 2 fighters, 2 mages, and a marksman. We're going to try not to touch these ones if we can get away with it. Just see how far we can get in here, okay? So, skip. Pause, change the camera. Again, they changed this. You used to be able to change the camera, reset, and the camera would stay changed, but I guess I don't know if that was a purpose change or just a coding change or something, but now it doesn't do that. Alright, so we'll put Camille, Lightlock, Rex, and Ein, he gets the most benefit being behind someone, so we put him there, put Komodo, and then we'll put Mari up here, we'll put Voltus here, and then we'll put Cuke there. And remember, the first shield is at 407. We're at 30. Right, 50. And first shield, pop alts. Break the shield. Down. Go. At Komodo. Boom. Okay. So we're at 6. Well, see, you get the bonus for breaking a shield. We were at 60 before it broke, and now 118 because of the bonus. So we're already past into the first chest, so we're good. You know, you're gonna get your reward for doing Nightmare. That's bare bones. So let's see how far we can go. $150. Scream. Promotion. Scratch. Meteor. That killed Cuke, which we know is going to happen, so I'm not worried about it. Meteor. Alright, second shield. See if we can break it. And that's looking like a no, right? We're not going to be able to break this shield. But we're at 219. And then you can do the usual thing. Despawn everyone, throw him in. Keep Rex in there to try to survive longer. Put everyone back in when they are able to, and then just get some more blood. But we're at 219, so even if you did nothing and you just let this go through and let them all die at 219, you're still a good ways in, okay? So we'll quit battle and we'll see what the damage is at, just to see who's doing what. So Komodo, almost a mil. Again, Cuke, half mil. Ein, 160. Voltus, 150. Mari, 80. Rex, 50. And look, Lightlock's bonus damage, 30,000. Can't get better than that. All right. So that is literally a team that anybody can build. Like, those are guaranteed characters that you're gonna get. And we were just about at the third chest. Hopefully that helps some people out, get some ideas on how to approach Nightmare. And, you know, I hope everybody has a great day and, you know, take care of each other. And I'll see you in the next one.